y'all know what it is. It's Sunday morning. It's like 9, man. Bo's been calling me since about, I don't know, 7:45 or so. I'll probably let him. I've got a few things I'm gonna do today. I went and did the 1 yard that I had yesterday. I went and did it by myself. I couldn't really do a video on it, man, because I had already sucked up the allotted video time. I mean, my video was so long yesterday that, yeah, I didn't think I'd get any views. But yeah, so that's where we're at. See, I'm gonna be, we got 1 or 2 to do today. I'm gonna probably have Bo come around the house and help me with some stuff around the house. I'm thinking about snatching all the bushes out from the front part of my house, man, because I just hate them. So, and I talked about that last week when I was pressure washing. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it's just gonna be kind of a slow motion, do what we want to Sunday, you know. Do what you want Sunday today. So, and we know Bo's gonna be Debbie Downer, and he ain't gonna have no money, and he gonna be all sad, and you know, all that. But you know, he'll be able to make, you know, enough money to eat today. But if I wait too late to do anything, Bo got a hold of one of them churches, and one of them churches been done helped him out. You know, my customers, man, they're really good people, man. I mean, you know, 95% of them, they look out for me, you know, and they understand. All the really good ones understand, you know, that this time of year is a lot of challenges when you're in the lawn care business. So, yeah, and they are very generous. One of my customers today paid me, he pays a month ahead already. So, and he's a weekly, and he texted me this morning. And whenever he texts me it's perfect timing and all. He always texts me early in the morning if he's gonna text me or wants to talk to me about anything. It's always early in the morning. It don't matter what day of the week it is, because he knows I'm up every day no matter what. So he texted me this morning. He says, "Hey Ray, so how many cuts do you think we're gonna need in December?" I don't push customers to spend money when it's not necessary, put it that way. You know, I told him a couple of weeks ago, I said, we don't need to keep coming every week, because it's really not necessary. And so he said, well, come on through the month of November, you know, but he had already paid for that. It's about, and I'm like, okay. So he texted me this morning. He says, "How many cuts in December you think we need?" I said, "Chad, no more than 2, you know, at the most." So he comes back with a thumbs up. And then 5 minutes later, I get a Venmo notification that where he sent me $250. Now, this cut is only a $60 cut. So he basically gave me, and then he said, "Okay, here is the money for the 2 cuts in December, and here's a year end of the year bonus." And I'm like, and it's $250, so $130 bonus. And I'm like, for the end of year bonus. And I'm like, dude, you didn't have to do that, man, because I know the guy real well, man. So what I do with that $130 is I turn around and I will reinvest it, you know, like in labor or whatever. Like,
found you some underwear, man.
You found you some underwear?
Found you some underwear.
Oh, I don't need that. I'm straight, man. You did it yesterday?
No, Friday night.
Oh.
Went to Melvin's. Then I went to Nick and Norman's.
Oh, yeah.
I just eat. Man, but I noticed people, them plates pulling up beside me with these folks. Like, yeah,
Who?
These people eating. I mean, shit like this with rice and this enchilada, big, good shit, man. I'm like, look at me, I'm sitting there eating taco and drinking. If I'm gonna wait, damn,
That's how people eat, dude.
I need to get some of them.
You
I
can't
can't afford nothing.
Huh?
I can't really afford nothing. I got a can of
I
pork.
know, man.
It's a can of pork like this.
Don't you wish you had half your check?
Some barbecue sauce, dude, and some bread, dude. Them freaking grape leaves, burn leaves, man. Eat barbecue.
Is that what you did?
Today.
Oh.
I can find me a loaf of bread somewhere, dude.
Yeah, as long as you don't take the money that I give you and start drinking,
Nah.
maybe you'll have a good day.
I got court Tuesday. I told him, I said, man, just let me get to court. I said, I got court Tuesday. He said, I know you do. I said, well, just let me get to court, man. That's so much money.
Who?
I told the cop that. He really didn't even have even nothing. I woke up, damn whole elbow bruised, my hip got a bruise on that.
When? Saturday morning? Yesterday morning?
Ass in front of him.
Yesterday morning?
Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got me again on the other street. And
Who, the Popo?
Yeah, Jackie, and Wayne and Daniel was letting me come over and hang out for a little while. Got my brakes fixed. I paid Daniel about $20 just for somebody to talk to.
Damn,
Bought
dog.
Jackie something for $10, gave Wayne $10. I only had $120 when the pizza from the 3 restaurants. I didn't really blow about $40, yeah.
Well, giving Daniel $20 is blowing. That's blowing money.
I don't know what's going on. It ain't one thing, it's another.
I know. But you notice that when you ain't got no money, they ain't nowhere to be found. You know, they saw that you ran out of money, then it was time to go. They run me off. You know, that's how folks do, man.
It's just habit for me to go to work. I don't know, it's just habit.
Well, you know, you gotta have money. You know, you gotta go to work, man. Where your glasses at, dude?
On the back of Timmy's truck. I think. Somewhere in the yard over there.
Why don't you? So you don't have no glasses no more, man. Damn, dude. Man, you got more money in glasses than anybody I ever seen, man. How much money think you? How many pair of glasses you think you went through this year? Since January.
I have since last January?
Since this January, this year.
Probably about 6 pairs.
Really, dude?
4 or 5 pairs.
Yeah. I'm thinking more like 20.
Yeah, I got about 20 pairs in the collection.
Yeah, everywhere. Even the ones with the string on them. Alright, so you guys see Bo's in pretty good headspace. You can tell he didn't drink a whole lot last night because he's a lot more alert. And again, that goes back to, you know, him not having any money. He didn't have any money yesterday. So, you know, yeah, I mean, if he'd have gotten $60 or $80 yesterday, man, he'd be just, he would be broke and hungover and desperate for money. And then from my perspective, you know, I don't want to work him like that. During the summertime, you know, I put up with a whole lot more crap as far as what I, you know, than I do in the wintertime. In the wintertime, man, or fall, winter, I don't have to work every day, so I can probably, but I don't have to. So, you know, yeah, that's it. There's that. So, yeah, we're gonna do this marathon and get this $60 here, and we're gonna put it in the fuel tank, man. That's gonna be the gas in this truck. Check it out, y'all. So we're gonna do this one, cover my fuel, right? And then we'll do the other one to give me a surplus. We'll give Bo some of that money on the other one for the day. Now Bo ain't gonna work but just about 3 hours, and he ain't gonna make that much money because I just ain't gonna, I ain't gonna generate enough money for him to get more than about $30. If he gets $30 out of me, he'll be doing good. So yeah, don't care what anybody really thinks about that either, you know. I'm not trying to give him, do enough work. Because what that does is that sucks the work up from Drew and me for the week. See, because there ain't no telling, Bo could go to jail tonight, tomorrow, and he ain't really paying for nothing. So Bo ain't taking his money and taking care of any business. He's taking his money and doing whatever he want to do with it, blowing it. So, I'd rather have him over here weed eating this property. Well, it gives him something to do. It's one of the most undesirable properties that I have. And it gives him something to do. It gets it out of the way, and it puts fuel in the truck for a few days. Then I'll take that extra money, and this is how I'm always reinvesting, y'all. So I'll take that $130 that my customer Venmo'd me, and I'll use that money for labor tomorrow, a little fuel and labor tomorrow, because as we get into the off season, there's not going to be a whole lot of work. These guys ain't going to be making $500 a week or nothing, It's just because one of the reasons why they're not going to make that kind of money is, number one, they ain't Drew's a great worker, and Drew has great potential, y'all. But Drew really ain't learned a whole lot, because he really wasn't out here for the whole season. I don't even feel comfortable with Drew hooking a trailer up by himself, unhooking a trailer and then backing up to another trailer. See, all those things are important, man. If you're working for somebody like me, to be able to, hook the trailers up and stuff without me having to be there. See, and it's all those little things, cutting the grass is a part of it, and being a responsible driver and all that. But, you have to know how to do a few things in order for me not to be there. See, if I got to be there, so like right now, if I were to go out of town, I would not feel comfortable with, certainly not with Bo doing any properties, but I wouldn't feel comfortable with Drew doing a lot of properties either with my truck and equipment while I'm going out of town. Not that Drew will take anything or nothing like that. I'm not thinking about that. I'm just, there's so many variables, man, in doing this lawn care stuff, man, that it ain't just cut and dry. Go cut this grass. There's a lot of things that can happen. What if I'm out of town and Drew gets out here and he has a flat tire on a trailer? What if a belt breaks on a mower? What if, see, these are all things that go through my head because I know what can happen out here. And it ain't that I'm a know-it-all, because I'm not. It's just in the 13 or 14 years that I've been out here doing this, I've learned a whole lot. And so if I come off as a know-it-all, that's not my intention. My intention is to cover all bases, y'all. That's what my intention is, to make sure that we are in the best scenario to make the most money in the middle time and without breakdowns. And I have to feel comfortable with the guys that work for me, especially ones driving the other truck, that I can leave them to do work and me not have to be around. See, when I go on vacation, I shut everything down, lock everything up. Because I just don't, and maybe some of you guys can let me know what you guys do. I just don't feel comfortable with my future livelihood being the equipment and all in the hands of other people, and me not being nowhere around where I can do anything about anything. I don't know, I'll be the first one to say, I mean, I'm learning, man. So, I'm not a know-it-all. Somebody commented and said that Ray was a know-it-all. I don't know it all, man. I don't even claim to know it all. I don't mean to come off like that. Actually, I know very little. I just know what I've been through in the last, and since I've been in business. And I've been through a lot of things. And while somebody's sitting on mama's couch, watching my videos, while they're thinking, well, it's just cutting grass and all. Well, that tells me that they ain't really ever experienced the things that I'm experienced in the time that I've been out here. It's always a curveball. Now, true enough, anticipating everything that could go wrong is not, it's not likely that you're going to be able to do that. But while people that want to be their own boss, they look at all of the things that can go right and all the money that you can make. Well, see, when you've been doing this as long as I have, you start looking at the things that can go wrong, and that's what I look at. You know, if I'm paying somebody to cut these lawns to work for me, then it's a given they can cut the lawns, right? You know, but can they cut the lawns and do the cleanups if something breaks or something goes down? And see, I'm always acutely aware of all that can happen, because it's all happened to me, you know. So for all you guys that think Ray know it all, or I portray like I know it all, I don't, man. I don't at all, not even close. I learn every day. So but I have learned a lot, don't get me wrong. You know, and when people come on YouTube and they tell me, or they make a comment like, you know, you think you know it all. Well, man, I'm just doing a video, dude, trying to help the other guy, the next guy out. You know, just like I watch other people's videos, and I'm trying to derive information that might help me in the long run. You know, and when people come on there and say you think you know it all, well, that kind of don't hurt my feelings or nothing, because I don't give a damn. But it makes me think, well, damn, you know, I'm just trying to share my experiences out here, y'all. That's all I'm trying to do. And when I do a video like I did yesterday, that's what I'm doing. I'm just sharing my experiences out here, and after the fact, you know, of what I know has happened out here and what to avoid. It's not that I know it all. I'm trying to help you out, man. You know, if you're on the fence about starting your own gig, or if you're on the fence about what mower to buy and all these things, you know, and how to make the most money and how to accumulate tools and all, you know, I'm trying to help I'm trying to help the next man out. That's all I'm trying to do, dude. You know, and if it comes off as being a know-it-all, well, I mean, I don't know what to say to that, man, because I guess any informative video, you're going to have people say that he's a know-it-all, you know, that a narcissistic know-it-all. Damn, dude, that's some deep shit, man. I didn't know these the people in the comments even knew me that well, you know, to be that deep into my psyche. What they ought to be looking at is the tangible things they can see. You know, the things like, I don't know, you know, the good things, you know, the things that I've attained and been able to overcome during the time I've been in business, and learn from that, and move on and try to apply what you need or what you want to do to in your business, and apply it to that. You know, it doesn't, you know, when I look at people's videos online, I take what I need from them, you know, information and all, and then I discard what I don't need. I don't go on there and tell them they're a know-it-all, because I know I'm old enough to know that I know they don't know it all. You know, especially in this field. But my videos are geared toward guys that's got experience in this game, and toward guys and gals that may not have a lot of experience and may be on the fence about what they're trying to do, and if they're going to quit their job to come out here and do this kind of work, you know. So, you know, if that's a narcissistic know-it-all, and you can derive that from my channel about me, don't even know me, then, man, it sounds like you need to be a doctor of psychology instead of a YouTube follower. I'm just saying. So, you know, I don't know, man. It really ain't even it kind of bothers me. I gotta say, it does bother me a little bit, you know, because I know that I'm just trying. I know where I'm, you know, where my heart's coming from, and I'm just trying to show guys, you know, what I've been through and some of the pitfalls. You know, I felt like I'm doing a solid, man. You know, nobody's paying me to do these videos or anything. You know, I'm not getting a sponsorship or nothing. You know, I'm taking my own time to do this because I want to share my experiences out here. I want to damn, you know, show guys, hey man, you ain't got to work for the man all your life. I want to show guys that, hey, these are some of the things you should watch out for if you are not going to work for the man, you know. So yeah, that's where I'm coming from, and I ain't coming from a place of greed or facetiousness or lies or anything. I'm coming from a place of, hey, I just want to share my life work out here with you guys, and you know, and you guys learn from it, and I learn too. Contrary to what anybody says, when I do these videos, I learn from my own videos. I learn how I react to things, you know, and all that in live time, and I try to make my behavior be better. If you look back at some of my older videos, there was a lot more, you know, profanity and all of that. I'm trying to curb some of that. Now I know you know, I'm not perfect or nothing. I had one guy, y'all, come on there and call me a damn a cocaine head. Said that they believe I'm a cocaine addict. Really? Man, if I was a cocaine addict, man, I wouldn't have this truck or nothing, man. All that shit be at the pawn shop. Dope man to have my lawnmowers and everything. You know? I certainly wouldn't be as methodical as I am. So, you know, but, you know, most of my buddies on here, and most everybody in the comments are, you know, people that support the channel, of course. They say, man, don't even listen to those damn wannabes, you know. I mean, if you calling me a crackhead, man, I mean, dude, you're really not in touch with reality. And that tells me you don't know a whole lot about crackhead behavior. Because the crackhead ain't gonna have nothing. I don't know of any crackheads. I ain't saying there ain't. I'm sure there is an exception. But I ain't never seen a crackhead, somebody that I would consider a crackhead, with the material items that I have as far as the business goes, and as far as equipment and all of that, and the consistency that I show, you know. So yeah, that's almost that shows me the ignorance of some of the comments that come out of some of these folks, man. Anyway, hey, no harm, no foul though, dude. You know, when you put yourself on YouTube, you open yourself up to these type of things, and but you know, I'm confident enough to where my butt don't get hurt too bad, you know. So, you know, because any of you guys that, you know, I mean, I feel like somebody calling me a crackhead or a cocaine addict in the comments, I feel like that is ridiculous. I mean, and you guys can tell me what you guys think. I don't know, but it just seems to be ridiculous, because I can't even equate my thinking, my personality, my work ethic, and everything that I'm about, even in the same conversation with a cocaine addict. You know, I'm just saying, man. So yeah. Anyway, I got to get on this yard. Bo done got a good start on the weed eating. Of course, he's doing what he want to do. I got to get out here, and he ain't thinking. He knows that I can get that slope with the mower. All right, y'all. So we got enough done today to where we can justify coming out here. Anyway, how you feeling today, Bo?
I feel okay.
You going up to your to the barbecue place today?
No, I'm not starting today. He told me to come back next week, and I gotta get me some shoes. I gotta get the phone on. ain't going to Subway, though, are you?
Mm.
So you can go in there and hand me a track phone card and I can wait for it at the corner and walk away.
You don't have to figure all that out, dude. Ain't you?
I mean, I got it. Got it. I'll just give you the number, man. Go home and call it in for me. I'll give you $10. No, I'll figure it out.
I'm doing all I can just to work it, man. Just to come up with enough work to get money, to get a little bit of money. Text me when you get your phone on, all right? The boy ain't finna get no damn card. I'll be surprised, y'all, if he gets a card. But we did $250 worth, so you know it's 12 o'clock. So that's all I'm doing today. Looks like it might rain, man. Yeah. I don't see Bo doing anything with his money today either. You know, but I did all I could for him, man. You know, I mean, I wouldn't have even worked today, really, man. I mean, there's really nothing to really do. There's a period of time, you know, where the yards start, you know, where they die down, and for somebody like me that runs wide open in the summertime, and we run efficient, I actually run out of work big time, where I could do, there's whole days where there's nothing to do that makes sense. You know, there's always some work somewhere, but you know, you have to make money, and if I'm not making money, or if my expenses are more than what I'm comfortable with to do the property, then I ain't doing the property. They don't start selling beer until 12:30 on Sundays where I'm at, so it's 20 after 12. So he got off right on time, you know. We'll see. I guarantee you in the morning I'll be very surprised. All right, y'all. I gotta return this text message. It's Ray. Peace out.